Okay, let's see, let's go again. So, balshoha, okay. Pirc for a change. Let's change the scenery. Try Pirc. How's he been doing? Okay. Knight f3. Pardon me. I'll play with well, knight f6 here. Start off with maybe c6 for b5. c6 for e5, knight d5 as well. Maybe a6 would be useful. Try and get in b5. c5 might not be bad here in this structure. Classic knight a6 to c7 business. Puts pressure on d5, might support b5 later. Alright, I'll go for some counterplay here. Expensive structure. I think it's playable. So rook b4 could be useful. Pressure on e4. Bishop d3, maybe bishop g4. Bishop d7 for knight b5, that's interesting. Bishop d7 there for knight b5. Ah, okay. It's got a point. Still knight b5. Knight b5, does it do anything? a6 is now on. My rook's kind of stranded. That bishop g4 as I'm threatening bishop f3. I'll play rook c4 and bishop f3, c3. Or will I? Does bishop f3 takes knight d4. Anything to be excited about here? Apart from getting the rook stranded with c3. Bishop takes f3 takes knight d4. It's not brilliant. Well, this is one sort of concession anyway. I have to sack the exchange here. Concession double pawns. So will queen c8 be any good? Probably not. But okay. I think his slow pace is making me fall asleep. Actually, what about knight takes f6? Or g takes. I want to keep that f file open. I've got control over e6 for a moment. So knight h5 to f4. Alright, just this one. Queen F8, is that going to be useful? Let's get this queen away from E7. It's timed me down quite well, okay. Oh, Queen D7. Is that end of game? That's E5 maybe. This position. Which could solve a lot of problems about this E pawn. Even protecting D6. Could this be a turnaround? I do want to try and wake up as well. This guy's really sent me to sleep a little bit. Oh. He just sacks his queen here with D takes or something. Ah, okay. I have to blockade and try and win that pawn. I've got my A pawn to distract one rook, surely. The knight's protecting E8, which is useful. So can I just use the A pawn? What would be the threat there? So if I just play knight knight E6 is possible, or just wait until he plays rook and he tries to get an attack. If I play knight E6 for a moment, isn't that possible as well? I'll stop this, whatever that's about, I don't know. Keep my H pawn. Well, there's no rook F4, so I can't see the point of that. Just going to use my A pawn to distract a rook. Yep. Okay, he missed the trick with E5. Okay, so that was the turning point there. So he was smashing me actually. He played well. He got rid of the bishop. Played for E5, thematic break. He encouraged me to strand my rook awkwardly. But E5 was powerful punch once this dark square bishop's change happened. So my rook's now stranded as well. So this was lost clearly. But then one blunder occurred. Queen D7 and big turning point E5, solving the backward pawn problem, protecting D6, protecting C7, locking down double pawns. So I think that would be bad if he moved his queen. My problems are solved. Well, it doesn't look as though I've got a problem here now for the exchange. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.